across town, people spill onto the streets, cheering, lighting fireworks, and celebrating. This spontaneous carnival is a response to some amazing news. Beijing has won the bid to host the 2008 Olympic Games.
On hearing this announcement, everyone got up and sang the national anthem of China, and then joined in the celebrations that were carried on all over the city of Beijing.
To Beijing's leaders, the Games represent a fantastic opportunity for the city and the nation as a whole.
I think the Olympics provides a two-way opportunity. On one hand, China is given a venue to show the world our strength, our culture, our development and progress. On the other hand, with the door to China open to the world, we also learn a lot from the world.
No time is wasted as the authorities decide to make a massive investment in the 2008 project. They're going to spend more than $40 billion on the city. Today, China is in the midst of an economic miracle that's transforming its capital. Architects are creating inspirational new icons for a modern, internationalist, and prosperous China.
Beijing has been described as a laboratory for new architecture. Architects are dying to get a project in Beijing because there is the ability to do things in Beijing that they wouldn't have in other cities.
And now, the Beijing authorities want to go even further. To them, the Olympics present the ultimate opportunity to build truly awe-inspiring engineering icons. Most critical of all is the National Stadium. This building is to be the jewel in the Olympic crown. It will be the architectural and sporting centerpiece of the Games.
The significance of the National Stadium is dictated by its purpose. Both opening and closing ceremonies will be held here, and competitions that will produce 48 gold medals.
The gargantuan stadium will hold more than 90,000 spectators. Each and every one of them must have a good, clear view of the contest. It also has the unusual requirement of a giant retractable roof, a daunting engineering challenge in such an enormous structure.
It was obvious to us from the very beginning of the competition that China was looking for something really special. They were looking to make a real mark.
The Chinese authorities want nothing but the best for this stadium and invite the cream of international architects to submit designs. The competition is on. Groundbreaking Swiss architects Herzog de Meuron are among the favorites. Seeking to develop some ultra-high-tech ideas, they team up with Arab, structural engineers and stadium experts.
Herzog and de Meuron were very clear at the outset of this design that they wanted architecture and engineering to merge together. Architecture was to be engineering, engineering was to be architecture.
The team have come up with some initial concepts, but think they're lacking a vital Chinese flavor. They seek out a designer with China's history in the blood, a radical artist named Ai Weiwei.
He showed us how far we could go, what kind of language or what the kind of forms and ideas we had would be understood in which way.
Ai Weiwei is notable for smashing up ancient artifacts in the creation of his art. He may seem a risky choice, but Herzog and de Meuron are the kind of architects who actively seek out creative risk. Ai Weiwei encourages them to be bold and not to feel tied to cliched notions of traditional Chinese design.
I don't think this type of architecture needs to represent history or Chinese characteristics or the country's traditional culture. The challenge is to be met with new methods, new technology, and new materials.
The design team goes back to the drawing board and seeks out fresh inspiration.
When we were experimenting on the exterior design, one of the possibilities was to build it as a coil of thread. The winding process produced something like the stadium today, with a single thread wrapping round a ball.
This idea turns out to be a major breakthrough, and their concept quickly evolves. At the heart of their vision is the use of steel beams, carefully interwoven just like wrapped thread. The beams are up to 313 meters long and twist and turn around the structure. It looks random and chaotic, but in fact, this twisted mass of steel is highly ordered and will support the weight of the stadium.
In our statement explaining our original design concept, we use bird's nest to refer to the structural concept of the building.
The Bird's Nest Stadium, as the National Stadium soon becomes known, captures public imagination. Official jury approval soon follows, and the Bird's Nest is declared the winning design. With the 2008 Olympics only 5 years away, work must begin immediately. It's one of the toughest engineering challenges ever undertaken in modern China, involving a dimensionally torqued and twisted structure. It's a mighty and fitting ambition for the proud nation that once built the Great Wall.